What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Fantasy Studs. In today's video, I'm giving you guys my top 5 tight ends coming into this 2018 fantasy football season. Now, if you guys haven't already subscribed, I'd appreciate if you click that subscribe button, show your boys some love, and maybe check out some more of my videos after you watch this one. So as we know, a tight end is a very important part of your fantasy football lineup, but you don't want to draft them too early in the draft because you want to make sure you got your running backs and wide receivers all set, but you also don't want to draft them too late because you don't want to get stuck with a bum. So let me start off at number 5. I got Kyle Rudolph from the Minnesota Vikings. He's coming off a great year with 57 receptions, 532 receiving yards, and 8 touchdowns. Plus, now with the Vikings having Kirk Cousins, I just think this offense is going to seriously improve. And he's really the number 1 target in the red zone for this team. Coming in at number 4, we got Zach Ertz for the Philadelphia Eagles, the defending champions. Pains me to say that because I'm a New England Patriots fan. But he's coming off a great year, man, and he's showing a lot of consistency, so you can feel pretty damn safe to draft him. He's coming off 74 receptions, 824 receiving yards, and 8 touchdowns. You know, that's a very solid year for a tight end. And I just want to mention that he had 3 years in a row of having at least 75 receptions. Last year was his best year touchdown-wise. He doubled in touchdowns from the year before, and then he doubled in touchdowns. He's doubled in touchdowns every single year. He went from 2, 4, to 8. So he's showing improvement and consistency at the same time. Plus, last year he got most of his touchdowns with Carson Wentz in. And, you know, of course, if Carson Wentz plays the whole season, I would expect him to have even more than 8 touchdowns. Coming in at number 3, we have the old man Jimmy Graham. At 31 years old, if he stays healthy, now he's paired up with Aaron Rodgers. And I mean, anyone on that offense with Aaron Rodgers, you can expect them to eat. I made a video earlier about Davante Adams, how I think he's going to have a very good year. I'm also predicting the same with Jimmy Graham. Last year, let's take a look at the numbers. He played all 16 games, 57 receptions, 520 yards, 10 touchdowns. Now, not a lot of yards, but definitely a lot of touchdowns, which shows, you know, he's a red zone threat. He's a giant guy, 6'7". I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a lot. I can just see it right now in my head. Aaron Rodgers with that little rollout throw to Jimmy Graham. I was going to put him second on the list, but I thought third just because we really don't know what's going to happen this year with Aaron Rodgers. Is he going to stay healthy? And if he does stay healthy, we still have never seen them play together. You just don't know. Maybe they won't click. Coming in at number 2, we got Travis Kelce. You know, Mr. Reliable with Alex Smith on the Chiefs. Let's take a look at the numbers last year. 83 receptions, 1,038 receiving yards, 8 touchdowns. That could just as well be number 1 on the list. The guy's a stud. Obviously, if you can draft him, draft him. There's really nothing much to say. He's shown consistency the past couple years. The year before, he had 85 receptions, 1,125 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns. So again, he doubled his touchdowns since the year before. 2 years having over 1,000 receiving yards, 2 years having in the mid-80 receptions. You really don't have to do too much research. If you can draft him as your tight end, goddammit. And coming in at number 1, I'm sure a lot of you guys expected it. Rob Gronkowski. Let's take a look at the numbers. 69 receptions, 1,084 receiving yards, and 8 touchdowns. That's with missing 2 games last year. Here's the thing, guys. A lot of people might say, hey, you should pick Travis Kelce above Rob Gronkowski because the consistency factor. Gronk gets hurt a lot, and just the whole New England Patriots offense, you really never know what to expect. You know, he could have got half those touchdowns in just 2 games last year because there's games where he goes off, and there's games where he's not really used. I completely understand that. I completely understand if you take Travis Kelce above him. I'm not being biased because I'm a Patriots fan, but I just think he's kind of owned the spot the past couple years as being the number 1 tight end. And having over 1,000 receiving yards. You know, he's gotten over 100 targets from Brady. And with the first 3 games of the season, Julian Edelman being out. So there you go, guys. That's my top 5. I'm trying to keep these videos shorter. I see a lot of long fantasy football videos, a lot of podcasts. I like shorter videos that are more directly on a specific topic. Let me know if you guys enjoy them. And like always, if you guys haven't already subscribed, I'd appreciate if you click the subscribe button, show your boys some love, and maybe check out some more of my videos on my channel.